All right, so making this video, actually sitting in my bed right now, but I thought, you know what? I have everything I want to talk about in my head, so grabbed my phone, grabbed my little tripod and set it up and just started recording. So a lot of guys been asking me how to beat their competition, worrying about the cheap guys, worrying about all these big landscapers, and it seems overwhelming when you first start, and how to actually scale your business to 10, 15, 20, $30,000 every single month. And the truth is like you have to have that mind shift switch where you can actually believe you can make that much money. Because if you don't even have that in your head, you're kind of fucked. And I'll explain why. A lot of guys, they're at right now, maybe yourself, you're at 5K, 10K, somewhere between there, even 15,000 a month. But you feel like that jump to 20, 25K is so big because you've never done it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're like, well, that's double or maybe triple what I'm doing right now. I must have to go get all this equipment and all this stuff. No, not really. You just have to get a few more customers, have other services, upsell them to those services. You're making 15K. For example, if you have 50 customers weekly, you mow 5 days a week, 10 lawns every single day. Of those 5 days, it's 50 customers weekly through the whole month, four weeks in a month. And that's $2,500 a week if you do $50 per lawn, $10,000 a month. Now, you're at $10,000 a month. And now I understand it sounds so much easier said than done because I could just sit here and say anything. But getting those customers is gonna be easy. You guys can refer back to the marketing video I have, Marketing 101, where I talk about actually how to get those customers through Facebook, Craigslist, the Nextdoor app, things like that. So, but bringing it back is that's 10K a month. Now to get to 15, 20, $25,000 a month, you just upsell them to other services, mulching, trimming bushes, cleanup, snow removal, things like that. That's what I did. Like when I started my business, guys, I was working at Dunkin' fucking Donuts. And this is like the whole point I'm bringing it to is like you have to have the vision that you can get to where you want to go before you're there. There's a saying, it's like you have to see it before you see it in order to seize it. I was working at I was working at Dunkin' Donuts and guys would come in all the time who are landscapers and I'm like, I'm gonna be like them one day. Even though they're just coming in getting a coffee, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be the one on the other side of the counter, coming in with my landscape company, coming in, getting a coffee, getting a donut, something like that, right? So I was like always putting it in my mind, like manifesting, I guess. But the thing is like I would work at Dunkin'. I'd go to school, come home from school 3 o'clock, go to Dunkin', work at Dunkin' till 9:30, and then the days off I was mowing grass. It's that hustle, and that's exactly what I was going to talk about. Is like the way you're going to beat your competition is work ethic, discipline, waking up at the same time every single morning, working till the sun sets, going out and doing quotes. That's it. That's the only way you're going to beat your competition. A lot of guys don't have that in them. They talk a big game. They'll say, "Oh, I'm ready to die for this. I'm ready for those $20,000, $30,000 months. I'm building a big company." Something breaks, they give up. Their one day doesn't go good, a whole week doesn't go good, they give up. Guys in landscaping businesses give up really easily because it's stressful as fuck. Because if something breaks, you can't get all your work done, you're cooked. So, but if you can stick in it, because that's what's gonna happen with any business. You guys, you only have one. You only have two choices. One is that you go and you try to do it on your own and own your own business and go through all the problems and shit breaking and employees quitting and hiring and all this shit. Or your second option is go and work for someone else. Who wants to go work for someone else? I don't want to go work for anyone else. I want to own my business. I want to make the big money. That's it. So you must have discipline of waking up every single morning, same time, and getting in that routine. A lot of guys don't even have a routine. Get up the same time. Listen, if you're listening to this and you don't have a routine, get up the same time every single morning. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, discipline. Wake up 4 o'clock, do a bunch of push-ups, cold plunge, cold shower." I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying get in a routine of waking up early, maybe loading up your truck with your equipment, going to the gas station, and then starting work at 7. That's a good step in the right direction instead of just waking up at any random time and then going out and working. That's not a good system. That's not discipline. That's you kind of just doing whatever you want. And if you can't just get that kind of discipline down, later down the road, it's going to bite you in the ass because you're not going to understand. You're not disciplining yourself. You don't have any discipline. So if everything's just like, oh, whatever happens, happens, once you actually grow that big business, it's not just whatever happens, happens. You have to be a leader. And to be a leader, you have to lead from the front. So you have to set a good example. So you wake up in the morning, boom, on time, 5 o'clock, to the gas station, to work at 7, work from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m., and then go do your quotes. That's the discipline. That's the work ethic you're going to have. If you don't like that, too bad. Then you're never really going to make it. Because that's just 7 days a week, no days off. Guys, if you follow me on Instagram, Shane Outdoor, you see me post on my stories all day long. I'll never miss a story. I'll never miss an Instagram post. All my stories, guys, you see me waking up 6 a.m. at the gas. I'll be at the gas station at 6 a.m. I always post 6 a.m. I'll be at the gas station. You'll see me start working at 7, and you won't see me stop working till 5, 6 p.m. Now, I'm not saying, oh, you guys got to be out there in the field and bust your ass and work really hard. Obviously, you want to work smart. You want to delegate tasks, things like that. I have another crew that goes out. But I'm saying is that when you're starting out maybe by yourself, or maybe you're making like 10, 15K and you have you and another guy, you have to be working your day in and day out. There's no days off. I feel like so many guys are like, yeah, I made 1K today. I made $3,000 this week. I'm going to kick back on the weekend and go out with the boys. To build a business, you can't just kick back and be like, fuck it, I'm going to go hang out with the boys. It's never going to work. And then my next point that I wanted to talk about was how to stand out from your competition, beat your competition. You want the discipline, you want the work ethic, but you want to look different. I see too many guys, just because you're a landscaper, your logo doesn't have to be green, and your door hangers don't have to be green. Your logo doesn't have to have a mower in it. Your logo doesn't have to have grass in it. I see too many guys, they all look the same. All the same. If you want to like look a little different with your business, you could be like so-and-so property service. It just sounds better. It looks better. It's not like so-and-so landscaping, lawn care, property service. Cleaner, and you don't have to sit in that bubble of landscapers if you want to go out and do something else past landscaping. But my whole point is, guys, just because you're a landscaping company, you don't have to have green as your pictures and stuff like that. But like I was making in my last post with the branding and everything, when you post and you market online, you should always be posting as yourself. Of course, you want to have a business page and you just post like transformation of your work on there. You want to post maybe you guys working, but you should have a personal page where you're talking about yourself, taking pictures of yourself, making videos about yourself, and then marketing on those accounts. Because when people click on your account, they can kind of get to know you a little bit, and they could be like more familiar with you, and then they want to buy from you, and they think you're interesting, things like that. But if you're posting on your business account, they don't really know you. You just look like another landscaper to them. They're like, oh, another guy with fucking green logo with a mower and some grass. Oh, fucking go figure. Also, like, when you post on Facebook and you post on Nextdoor app, guys, please do me a favor. Go in your groups right now. Facebook group, take your phone out, whatever. Go to Facebook, go to the groups, and then try to find a landscaper's post. He's going to have like fucking a bunch of emojis. It's going to be like, spring's right around the corner. Summer's right around the corner. If you're looking for a landscaper, guys, come on. People can read through that. It's like energy. It's like so salesy. It's like, spring's right around the corner. Don't do that. Literally, when I tell people to post, it's servicing in your area in 2026. And then all of your services listed. And then say, call me for a same day free quote with your phone number, and then all your pictures. Not all your pictures, you could put like 5, 10 pictures. That's way cleaner, straight to the point. They understand who you are, because your name just gonna be your name with your face as your picture. Don't have your logo, have your face, and then people can like judge you off that. And then boom, and then you need landscaping in your area, servicing in your area, something like that. Because then they already know what it's talking about. It's landscaping. They know it's going to be like an advertisement, marketing. Everyone knows this. But if you just list it, boom, marketing, landscaping in your area, list all your services, so if someone sees it, they're like, oh, mowing, cleanups, trimming bushes, mulching. Oh, I need some of that. Let me go with this guy. Oh, same day free quote? Oh my God, I'm going to go with this guy. It's same day free quote. Free quote, so they don't have to spend any money. They could just have you come out, and it's same day. And that's exactly what I'm bringing my next point to, is that landscapers are fucking lazy. What I was saying before is, guys, wake up early, work till, late evening, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and doing that alone, right? Waking up at 5, getting to the gas station 6, working at 7 a.m. till 5 p.m., 6 p.m. working, you already beat fucking like 80%, 90% of your competition. Right off the rip. Now, how you beat the other 10, 20% is that when you go out and quote, and this is how you're going to take every single job from every single person, is that when you go out and quote, same day, free quote, like I said before, it's free, no money up, but it's same day. Landscapers are fucking lazy, and they literally will get a call from someone who wants work, who's willing to give their money to you for you to do a service like mulching, $1,000, $1,500, and then they'll pick up the phone and be like, "Hi, like, how can I help you?" Whatever. And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw your post on Facebook. I want some mulch done." "Oh, that's great. Like, I can give you a quote. What's your address?" Boom, boom, boom. "Oh yeah, I'll be there next week. I'll be there tomorrow." Guys, do you want to make money or not? Why are you telling people who want to give you their money tomorrow or next week? You want to collect your money next week? I want to collect my money the fucking same day. If I could have, I would have collected my money yesterday. I don't understand these people, these landscapers who say, "Oh, I'll be there next week." Guys, if you jump right on the job, as soon as someone calls you and they're like, "Hey, I want a mulching job," and be like, "Oh yeah, what's your address?" Boom, boom, boom. "Okay, you want to meet today? What time?" They're gonna be like, "Oh, he wants to meet the same day? I've never had a landscaper want to meet me the same day. Oh, this guy's different. This guy's serious. This guy's about the business. This guy, he's reliable, he's trustworthy, he's professional." Then you show up, you're professional, you show up professional. I see too many guys showing up wearing fucking like shorts and sneakers. And then that brings me to another point I'll talk about in a second, but you show up, you're professional, you're reliable. They know that because you're doing it the same day. They know you're not fucking playing games, and then also because you're gonna be the first person to meet them. All you have to do is just be cool, talk to them, be like, yeah, like, whoop, 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 shoot the shit with them. They're gonna like you. Just be likable. They're gonna go with you. Simple. It's so crazy. Like, I built my business $50,000 per month in just 3 years, but I built my business so simple, so ridiculously simple, and people build theirs so unorganized and crazy, and they only make 10K, 15K a month. But mine's so simple that I just win. That's it. And it's like, you show up the same day, boom, they're going to be like, "Okay, this guy's reliable, he's trustworthy. I know he's going to show up. If he's willing to show up on the quote the same day, I know he'll show up and do the work the same day." Then once you actually talk to them, you're walking through the whole process of understanding what they want done, knowing that you're the man for the job, telling them you're the guy for the job, the man for the job, giving them the price, and then they'll go with you because they never met any other landscaper. They don't know any other price. They haven't talked to anyone else. You got it. That's it. My next point was just simply talking about showing up and being professional. Don't wear shorts with sneakers. Because a lot of guys, right, they'll come to me and be like, "Yeah, but they don't take me serious because I'm 16 or 17 or 18. I'm like, well, but you're showing up wearing fucking Jordans and basketball shorts with like a hoodie on. Of course they're not going to take you serious, guys. You have to play the role, right? And that brings me to my next point of like, when I was talking about the mindset shift that you have to have in order to really beat everybody and win and beat all your competition, is you have to be a little delusional and think like you're already there. And it's like, if you're at 5K, I always treat it like this, okay? When I started my business, I wasn't making much money. I was working at Dunkin' and I was mowing. One time I was actually out mowing, and Dunkin' called me and was like, "Hey, we need you to come into work." And I'm out mowing. I had like 4 more houses to get done, and I had to go in and I had to tell those people I can't come till tomorrow because that was my main job. I didn't know if landscaping was gonna work, so that was my main job. I had to go into work. There was nothing I could do. But that brings me to my point of like, a lot of you guys don't understand that if you just have the right work ethic, you could do both. So many guys, they just say, oh, I have to be all in like landscaping, but I make no money, so I can't invest in my business. Guys, just do both. You have to, if you're not making more than 10, 15,000 a month landscaping, you have to go work a second job to pay for your equipment, get better equipment, always keep leveling up, making more money. That's it. I mean, there's no other way around it. And the thing is that your competition, because like a lot of you guys, your competition is not willing to do that. So they'll run in circles all day long using like old push mowers and shitty equipment. And then they can't buy like a better truck or a better trailer. So then they can't go out and do bigger jobs. And then when you start doing those bigger jobs, you're getting it over them because you're already wiping out the competition. That's it. Like I said before, my system is so simple. Like, I have the one-on-one coaching program where I teach other guys like how to start their landscape company, how to scale their company. And when I tell them, hey, we're not gonna do like I'm so against like knocking on doors, door hangers, handing out business, like all this shit. I'm just like, we're doing it with Facebook groups, Nextdoor app. This is how you're gonna post, do this. And then they're like, wow, that was like, I'm getting customers. And that was like so stupid simple. And I'm like, yeah. Like a lot of guys, like in their head, they work it up and being so like, oh, I have to have a CRM and I have to have this and I have to have this logo and I have to have this website and these door hanger. Guys, no, you don't. I didn't have a fucking website till I was making like 30 grand a month. Literally all I had was a Facebook account. That's it. That's all I had. A Facebook account. I didn't even know Nextdoor until one of my friends told me and was like, yo, bro, you gotta get Nextdoor. That shit's crazy. Guys, I was fucking cranking out Facebook posts like 3-4 times a week and posting on my business Facebook page and then posting as my personal on all the groups. I was posting in like 15 groups. It's as simple as that. Like, the simplicity is what's going to get you farther than having all this like random shit. So many guys are focused on the wrong thing. They'll be like, I gotta build my website. For what? Who the fuck's buying off who is actually calling you off your website? When they type in landscaping company in my area, yours isn't coming up. I promise you. It's gonna be all the big businesses. That's why Facebook is so important, because you're right in people's faces. They don't even know they need they don't even know they need a landscaper till they see your post and they're like, huh, yeah, I need this. That's it. You're not gonna beat your competition by saying, by having a website, and then when they type in boom, 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 boom. You guys want it for your Facebook pages, but you're not going to be posting it as your business page when you're actually advertising in Facebook groups. You're going to post as yourself. Simple as that. You can have on your personal account your business page linked, and then maybe they'll click it, and then they'll click on your website. Few are going to do that, not many. You don't need a website. You don't need business cards right off the rip. You don't need to do door hangers. You don't need to knock on doors. All you guys need to do is go on Facebook, post on Facebook as yourself. You'll beat all your competition because you're not looking like any other landscaper. Then from there, you go and get 20, 30 customers, do a super good job. Now in that group, whenever someone asks, hey, does anyone know a landscaper? They're gonna be like, oh, Joe was so fucking good. Like, they'll like at you, and then like you'll see it. Like, you'll be like at Joe, and they'll be like, he was so great, highly recommend. Oh, highly recommend Joe. Now underneath every single person's post that asks for a landscaper, your name's spammed in there 10 times. Now, default in people's brains, when they see this, they're going to be like, oh, I'm just going to go with Joe. I don't even have to fucking type in landscaping company in my area. I see everyone talking about Joe. In my town and local towns, oh, I just see everyone talk about Joe. He's fucking great. Guys, that's what I did. I built my business on the backbone of Facebook groups in my town and surrounding towns, to the point where they got so familiar with me, they didn't get familiar with my business. And you can build business trust, and people be like, oh, like I trust this business. But when you're yourself, especially if you're a small company, because people would be like, oh, what about Amazon? People don't just listen to Jeff Bezos. They know Amazon. Yeah, that's fucking Amazon. You're not Amazon. You're a small business, maybe you, one employee making $15,000, $20,000 a month. You have to show you as your personal self and posting, and people will be like, oh, hi. Like, I literally would post 2, 3, 4 times a week, and then when I'm not posting, I'm still getting customers because people would ask, hey, anyone know any landscapers in the area? Oh, check out Shane, he's so great. Oh, Shane, highly recommend. Oh, Shane did our mowing, he was so good, highly recommend him. You know, really reliable, trustworthy professional. That's where it comes into. If you're just so good to your customers, you can't lose. But a lot of landscapers are shit to their customers. They have shitty customer service. They don't listen to them, and they don't talk to them. A lot of guys who run landscape companies just want to show up, mow the grass, and leave. I can't blame you, but the truth is that you want to build a customer relationship. They'll stick with you forever, and you don't have to keep chasing work. And that's where a lot of landscapers fuck up because they're just looking for the quick fucking nickel instead of the slow dime. That's it. And when I tell you guys, I create everything so simple, down to my marketing, down to my pricing, down to all the systems I have to run my business. I don't use a CRM. Oh my God, shocker. I don't use a CRM. I don't have, I didn't get a website till I had 30K per month landscaping. Didn't have a website. I still don't have door hangers, and I just got business cards because I do such a good job and I'm in so many like neighborhoods, and my guys are in neighborhoods where they're just banging out 5-10 houses in a row, and people just constantly always see them there, and they're like, hey, like, can I, boom, business card. Then it's like easy because all the houses are close by. Boom, business card, get another one. Now we're mowing 5 houses on that street. Now we're mowing 6. Route density, beat your competition. These motherfuckers are driving all over the place when we could just, and like a lot of guys, they always say, oh, there's no way you're mowing 20 yards a day, 25 yards a day. That's insane. My company does 50 daily mowings, 250 weekly lawn mowings. Every single week, 250 lawns. And we're also doing side jobs, mulching, rock, installs. We just got done with cleanups. But we're doing all these trimming bushes, brush removal, ripping out bushes, like all this shit, while also mowing all those houses because of route density. That's how you beat your competition. Because you could just stay in the same area and mow 20, 25 houses. So many guys are like, there's no way you're mowing 15 houses, 20 houses a day. It takes me an hour to mow a house. Then you're just not efficient. That's another problem I'm not going to go into. But if it takes you an hour to mow a house, you best believe I got to be getting like $300 for that house. But what I was going to say was route density is so important, and that's how you're going to also beat your competition, because a lot of these guys who are saying, oh, I can't even mow 20 houses in a day, are fucking driving 15 minutes that way, 15 minutes this way. They have no systems in place of the best way to mow these houses. They're just fucking guessing. And I've been there. Guys, I've been there. My first year, I was shooting for $10,000 per month. My first year. I've always been fucking crazy, like setting crazy expectations with everything, because I'm always fully into whatever I'm doing. Okay, and that comes down to work ethic and discipline. I'm always fully in. When I was 15, 16, actually before that, when I was 13, when I was 11, 12, I was fat. I was a fat kid. Then 13, 14, I lost all the weight. I was skinny as fuck. I was like running every single day. I was like checking my like macros and like working out, doing like body weight push-ups, and I just got some like little dumbbells and stuff. And so I was all in, losing weight. Then when I was like 16, 17, 18, I started getting jacked. I started going to the gym. I started eating like a fucking animal, got jacked. Still had some abs. I was tracking my macros. I was, looking at my calories, eating really good, training every day. I was all in. Everything I've done, I was always all in. Even when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, I would literally be like, I'm going to be the best at making coffees today. Watch how quick I can get these coffees out. Oh, I got to get on order taker. Oh, bet. I'm going to fucking crank all these orders out, and I'm not going to make a single mistake. That's how I've always been. When I start my landscape company, I go, oh, I'm going to take this over now. 10K a month is what I'm shooting for. People are like, oh, you're fucking crazy. And then I did it. But it wasn't like easy. My first month was like, boom, 10K. No. First month's like 2K. Second month's like 5K. Third month's like 2K again. And then I remember this. I was like, oh, I want to make like 100 grand in a year, something like that. I was like 10K a month, 100 grand in a year. And then by like July, I made like 5 or 6 grand. And it was like my worst fucking year at that point because I was already starting to make good money. And I was like, oh my God, like it's over. But I never gave up. And that's where the discipline comes in, because I go back to my routine of waking up at 5 o'clock, going to the gas station at 6, going to work at 7, working till 5, 6, then going out and quoting jobs and always posting, always marketing. That's it. And I tell you guys this, when I started social media, now I'm all in on social media. Whatever you do, you have to become obsessive with it, and no one can beat you. That's it. All you have to say in your head is like, oh, I'm going to make a system around this. I'm going to become the best at this. No one can fucking beat me. That's it. You're like, oh, in my town, there's hella landscapers, but guess what? None of them are me. I'm going to fucking beat all of them. Now, I'm not saying be a fucking asshole and be like, yo, fuck these guys. Like, I'm going to beat you. In your head, you have to tell yourself this or you won't be successful. That's it. That's it, guys. It's so simple. Like I said before, everything I did, I always said I was going to be the best. That's it. That's not cockiness. That's not ego. That's positive self-talk. What are you going to say? Oh, I'm never going to get the 10K a month. Oh, I can't do anything right. I'm never going to make money landscaping. That's negative self-talk. That's shit. That's going to put you in a horrible mindset. And guess what? When you put that out into the universe, that's what you're going to get back. And you're actually not going to be successful. And you're not going to make 10K. But if you say, hey, I'm going to make 10K this month, but I'm not just putting it out there and manifesting. I'm actually implementing systems in my life and in my business to get there. You will get there. That's how you beat your competition. Discipline, fucking work ethic, and just always showing up. Always show up. You guys will see me on my Instagram, Shane Outdoor, and I won't miss a single fucking day working. You won't see me miss a single story post. You won't see me miss a single post because I'm always fully in. I'm obsessed. I love helping people. This is why I make these YouTube videos. I love helping you guys. I when I make these videos and people message me and they're like, hey, this helped me so much, it fucking fuels me to make more. Like, you guys don't understand. When I make these videos, it's like I'm talking to myself when I was like 17, 18, 19 years old. I'm 21 now. But it's like me talking to like 18, 19, like, don't give up. Work ethic, discipline, have that daily routine, always show up, always show up. If there's one thing you take from this video, it's you always show up. You never fucking quit. You never second guess yourself. You never have negative self-talk. You tell yourself, I'm going to be the best. I'm always going to show up. I'm going to get my result I want by implementing everything that I know with marketing, with going to work, with quoting those jobs. That's it. So this is just a quick video I want to make. I think we're running at 27 minutes, so I hope you guys can get a lot from this. Check out my Instagram, Shane Outdoor, and you guys can message me on there. I respond to all my DMs. I don't have anyone messaging for me or like automated. It's me. I'll send you like a voice memo. It's me. And you guys can go follow me on there. You can watch all my stories where I show my work all day. I give you guys a lot of value on there. So go check that out. And you can check out my reels. So yeah, thanks guys.